孫悟空
Hey guys, today I hope you're doing what if Deku or Midoriya had a quirk and was a female. So, her quirk would be a mixture of her parents. She would get her quirk, when they start developing. Her quirk would be able to, she would be able to shoot it out her mouth, or she can turn her whole body in flames. It's like this, if her hands are damaged, she can shoot it like a mouth beam. But she could also use it with her hands, and she can make it float, basically like water control. She can make it float. Yeah. So, Deku would be a girl in this timeline. Quit Izzy. Sorry, that's my dog. Yeah, she would be born with a quirk, and it would be a combination of her parents. So, in this one, because her mom wouldn't, she would still be in her prime. She would be skinny still, and her father would still not be around, basically. So, her quirk would manifest at school, and it would basically catch the school on fire, but she can also basically absorb the fire. Like, she can, absorb it. Yeah, she can absorb the fire, she can basically turn it off. So, we go to the canon timeline. It's when the anime started. So, Deku, or Midoriya, because I think Midoriya could still be a girl name. I'll call her Fedora for now, but y'all can pick a name for her. So, she wouldn't be bullied. Now, in the beginning, she would still be, a fan of All Might, and still be kind of a hero addict. She would be watch heroes. So, this would start, and right after that, she would go to school, and her quirk's really powerful, like Bakugo, so she would want to go to UA, and her and Bakugo is friends and rivals, so yeah. So, Midoriya would go back, basically kind of like a canon. She would go to she would go to where the sludge villain is. She would get attacked, but she would be a lot more buffer than that. She would dodge. She would get captured, but she would still dodge a little bit. All Might would be watching. She would get captured, and she can, basically her powers can be for her body or her mouth. So she would basically, in Fantastic Four, not Johnny Blaze, but basically Johnny Blaze, her body would turn on fire, and it would burn the sludge villain. But right now, she hasn't trained her. She's trained her quirk, but she just found out she can do that. It would tire her out. All Might would come, and she would get free and then pass out. All Might would trash the sludge villain into the cup, and he would wake up Midoriya, and then Midoriya would ask for a autograph. Midoriya said she didn't basically, he asked them, he's like, I have to go, sorry, because, like, his time limit was running out. So she grabbed onto him, right? And he went to, yeah. She went to, basically, same thing happened. It's just she had a quirk, and she asked, can I be a hero with a dangerous quirk like mine, but powerful? And he said, yes. If you train your quirk enough, you can get a handle of your dangers. Yeah. So, she would go and save Bakugo. Since the heroes ain't helping, she can, it's kind of like Todoroki's quirk, but hers, since she can manipulate it, she can, like, telekinesis with her quirk, or not. She could turn it on or not. She can either turn one of her body parts, or all of it, or a specific one. So she would start producing flames. No one would be going and helping Bakugo, so she would, basically, she'd be running after him, because, you know, when a hero, kind of like a cannon, and she would try to get him free, but instead she would use her flames. She couldn't use her flames, but what she would do, because I think liquid can burn up, so she would try to get Bakugo out. So what Bakugo, she said for Bakugo to use his quirk. Bakugo, use your quirk at 3. 1, 2, 3. She would push him out a little bit where he's free, and now they would use the quirk. He would use his quirk to get out, and then they would double team him. She would turn on fire, and then start using the flames that Bakugo was producing, would be floating, basically like manipulating it, and then she can absorb it to make it stronger, and then she'd start blasting the sludge villain, burning him, and then All Might would come in and save them still. And, yeah. Everything would happen, but so they would praise her and Bakugo. Now, there's still flames, so Deku or Fedora would, basically, they had the water, like the fire truck, right? She would, like, basically float all the fire into one little thing, and then she'll just absorb it. And, she would still get the offer for her quirk for one for all, and she would accept. So she and All Might would start training. She wouldn't be losing her quirk because trying to get stronger. Now, she would be a little bit buffer. So, like, I think it was like 6 months of training, and then then they try to enter. So I think it was about a week or 2. And then her body would be fully ready for One for All. So she would, after when she's going to, try to enter in UA, she would lose 5% of One for All. And, I would think she would be a little bit smarter too. So she would ask All Might if there's lose it through your whole body, right? And then she would activate full cal, basically. So, she could lose 7% full caling. And it actually enhances her flame abilities too. So, yeah. She would enter, she would enter in UA, she wouldn't get yelled at by Ida, just shut up, she wouldn't trip either, and when they start doing the robots, she would crash them. She would lose One for All, full caling 7% with her flames. She's just rolling it. She's just blasting them, hitting them. Because what she did was, it's kind of like Iron Fist. She would flame her fist on fire, and then start blasting him. And, I would say she would get a lot more points in canon, so I would say she would get first place. Now, she would still save Yororaka, like in canon, so, I meant, okay, she would save Yororaka, like in canon, sorry, so, she would fly up with her flame. She could just blast. Oh, sorry about that. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. She could do what, like, Heat Blast does in Ben 10 and flame the ground, like, you know, like a piece of the ground, and then fly up with it. And she would trash the robot. So, I'm gonna end it right here where she saves your rock and time's out, right? We'll continue this. I'll probably do a part 2. That's if we get a lot more likes. 10 likes and I'll do a part 2. And I won't be doing a part 2 if I don't get 10 likes.